Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all of that. If you are part of this channel, then I appreciate you all for returning back as often as you have been. And if you're new, my name is Shannon Hensley. Glad to have you. I'm just very straightforward here. Don't mess around at all. We look at a lot of crime and stuff like that. I ask at the hand of the great creator who can speak for himself, and he most certainly does. And he deserves to have reverence and fear and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a religious channel, nor am I a religious person. Could come across real heavy that way to some people, I guess. Please don't put me in that box. Don't judge a book by its cover. It is a specific, special type of a work here that I do, and I'm very zealous and straightforward and serious about it to keep people safe, and it comes by knowing your creator and having that connection with him to know that there's no protection outside of the Most High God. So anyway, if you say you stay, you're meant to stay. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. This channel will be very challenging to you. It may be offensive at times. I hope not, but some people hear what they want to hear, don't want to sit down and take the time to let the creator speak and all that kind of stuff, and that's what happens. I guess that's what happens. I don't know what to say, but anyway, if you got to click off, then thanks for checking me out. I feel the energy, and I'm going to be very, very sharp at times. I'll speak right out of that space as if I am the energy. I don't know how to explain it to you. All right. There were two people that gave, and I specifically want to say thank you. May God bless you. You have no idea what you've done to save a life. I asked specifically, maybe you heard this off of my other video that I did today, but I asked God specifically that you would be blessed in some way, shape, or form, that he would just meet something that you need, or send you something that you desire, or just do whatever that he knows that you need in some situation. And I pray that God would allow you to know why that came, because you blessed me. You gave me life today, and I send you love and light and a great big hug, and I just ask God to just bless you over the top. Thank you very much. You just have no idea. I mean, obviously, if you've been keeping up on the channel and you know what I'm going through and dealing with a murderer, then obviously, you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. All right, so I do have a few days of shelter, and so all praise, glory, and honor to the Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. Let's get started. We're going to look at the situation, why it's there, the advice, and what the Messiah is going to do for you in the situation if you take his advice, okay? All right, Most High, what do you want to bring out here, please, for the collective? What's the situation? Why is that even there? What's the advice, and what are you going to do about it if they take your advice, or even if they don't take their advice? What is to be expected in the matter here? Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is out here in the situation. So there's somebody, I keep hearing big mouth. I've heard it really, really heavy this week, and somebody may have said something, got, you know, big mouth on them, and it's caused this to happen in some type of situation where obviously there's something wrong here, and some type of stuck energy is also out here causing some type of depression. Maybe, you know, it's obviously incarceration in the mind, or there is something legal going on for some people. Something's out here, and somebody popped off in their mouth on something. I guess so. You have a page and a knight, so nobody's showing up like a king or a queen. Something very fast has happened out here in the situation. So whatever that is or was, got somebody in their mind, or they face jail for something as well within the situation. At the bottom of the deck, there's some type of a judgment that's going to be here with this matter. Why is this even there in the first place for the collective, please, Most High? Why is this even there? Obviously, something been going on for a long time. Somebody was crying over spilt milk in some situation. Then something mischievous probably have taken place. If that's in the reverse type of energy. All my cards are upright, and so I hit energies both ways. If you are new, the truth came out about something out here, caused a bad oppression in a matter, and so If those people are dealing with some type of incarceration, like real incarceration, then obviously that truth is caused somebody to, I don't know, do something. Or because of a truth, somebody did something real fast. They didn't want the truth out as well. Maybe some drinking could have been out here with the 9 of Cups. You also have the 8 of Pentacles. I had the word co-worker come out today on my other reading. Somebody slept with law enforcement, and it even went to that level on something crazy that's taken place. So some type of a work matter, co-worker, or what somebody just in general worked on causes out of control bitterness and mischievous stuff, or some type of communication. Somebody could have also spoken something that was a favorable testimony to something, but somebody else had a cow about something out here with it, whatever that is. Somebody exposed some type of a truth they didn't want it known, or whatever it is, it got somebody crazy out here. It is because of a truth. This is very oppressive energy for whatever somebody did around, possibly some overindulging energy. Is somebody probably that you work on, or you work with, or whatever they worked on. Could have been something, the Ace of Wands is like a inspirational new beginning. There was some type of new beginning here. If somebody was unhappy about your new beginning, I don't know, some people get jealous of that kind of stuff, then somebody had some type of wish fulfillment out here, caused, there's 2 people up here. For some of y'all, it caused some type of oppressive situation. If this was something to do with work and a promotion, somebody had some type of truth out here, and some type of inspiration was out here, some type of, hey, let's go celebrate something around a matter. Somebody got oppressed with it. Something's happened. For some of y'all, there's something sexual out here with that as well. Show me what your advice is, please. What is your advice out here for the collective? I just heard him say, continue staying in the truth. Regardless, we got people that don't like the truth. They want you to lie to them. I don't know. So the Queen of Swords in the upright would tell the truth. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't give a rip. I'll cut something out. And this is your advice. Maybe for some of you all, you may need to wait on something with this, in something with the 8 of Swords. Also, the Most High wants you to secretly say something out here where the truth is concerned. Somebody's going to reap what they sow regardless in the matter. They put something in the ground secretly, even just energetically. There's something physical in the ground here as well. The advice is also to go slow. Pentacles goes to time, and it's coming from the arm of the Most High. There's really big stuff about new beginnings. We just seen 3 aces in this reading. That Ace of Wands was also here. This is physically communicate, because all the aces can go to communication as well, and something physical is with this. Maybe giving something to end something as well, something like that. I'm hearing if this is a death matter and somebody lost control and somebody died, if somebody's got some type of information with that, there could be a reward that could be given for that information as well. We had a fugitive last night that came out on this channel as well. Somebody does know the truth about something here. For some of you all, you need to secretly just wait for the right timing to speak what you know as well. If you don't speak the truth about something, there's death attached to this thing. It's totally going to transform something as well. There's the ace again. There's beginnings out here. Regardless what's taking place, the Most High is showing that something's going to completely transform. There will be an ending and a beginning regardless, because we've got a high arcana out here that's going to take over. That comes from the heaven area. I'm also seeing this energy of somebody trying to stand in the way of something that's inevitably going to take place regardless. And you can't stand in the way of, if something's over, that's over. or it's fixing to be over, or God's telling you, take the advice, end it. You can't, because I've had the energy also come out on the channel where somebody's unwilling to accept that something is over, and something did end. And there was obviously some type of new beginning here, and somebody went out of control on a matter with that energy, I guess so. And they've been trying to stand in the way of something that's already inevitably over. If something's happened with that situation, somebody planted something here in the ground. Somebody also knows what that is. If that came from a death matter, like inheritances, life insurance policies, something like that, something's out here. Somebody works for the FBI out here. The word police also came out. And it also stated that somebody slept with law enforcement to get some type of stupid access somewhere. And somebody's coworker was there involved in the matter. There was STDs with the nonsense as well. So to do something inspirational for all upright purposes, to tell the truth, just like what I said. It's also because of the truth somebody got out of control. Let them get out of control. Now they face some type of jail for some cases out here. Nine of Wands. That tells you to push through regardless of some type of wounding energy out here, but it tells you to push through and be a warrior anyway. Some people deal with people that really got mental issues. What are you going to do about this, Jehovah? Whether they do or don't. What's the energy surrounding this matter? The Six of Swords, leaving troubled waters behind. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is also the same type of energy, can represent breaking out of this nonsense, this lack, this insecurity, feeling left out in the cold. Somebody did get thrown out because of the truth of the situation, because they didn't want the truth out as well, whatever it is. God says that you'll leave troubled waters behind if you take his advice out here. Give me some more energy here. The past. For a lot of y'all, this is also your soulmates, things with children, somebody that you just know from the past. The ex is also here on the pillar. A lot of times we'll have the ex as a problem. Right here, something about somebody's ex needs to be spoken about as well. In a situation, the courthouse appears here. You will have somebody go to jail. The situation is because of jail. Somebody's like in some type of stupid thing out here. You pay, you play, man. King of Cups, there's a love situation, then there is. Show me more information, please. Just give me extra energy for the whole scenario of what's out here, please, for the collective. The Sun, positive if you do what's right. And then the Emperor. This word goes to a curtain, the one direction. This is the Dalet, which represents the door, the key, going in and out, even weak and poor. And somebody has been weak and poor out here. But this word goes to bowing the head the other direction in respect. And your kids are out here and something's happened where somebody did not respect. The Most High says if we don't respect our parents, we will not live long in the earth. And if something's out here with kids, just extra energy is out here as well. Tell them the past about that energy, and your father energy is out here as well. There's also with kids and love and romance stuff as well, or something on the job is also here, that direction. But being respectful just in general. But if somebody did do something out here with their parents and they were very disrespectful, this is nonsense out here, then it's not a good deal in God's eyes. It's not. Somebody also on the channel the other day made somebody's kids lie about them, and somebody put somebody's kids in danger with that. Because God's words, it's just not going to fall to the ground. And if kids have broken a commandment that God says, I give them long life if they do respect you, and somebody else, maybe your ex, forced them to lie, something's happened to them, maybe they died in some situation, because this is saying to tell the truth about some type of a death. Somebody got blood on their hands for making kids do that nonsense. It's a spiritual law, just like gravity with God. He sets laws in order. Gravity, you're going to go down unless it's supernatural and God's doing something over and beyond where eyes have never seen and ears have never heard the things he's got in store, and he's going to do just a miracle. But just the law of a thing has taken place out here within a situation is what I'm feeling more than anything. Extra energy is something about respecting, or something's happened behind a door here around some situation as well. Somebody's got information about investments that have been out here with the situation. For some of y'all, somebody got pregnant. This is your genitals here. The word stink and rot is here, and this word is bloodshed. It's definitely out here. And there's another ace there. Being receptive to something is out here as well. Or because somebody was or was not. There was definitely something here around a new beginning of something. I mean, if you went through a divorce and that made you happy, but it oppressed the other person, and somebody was out here crying over spilt milk, and they did some nonsense out here, then something horrific has taken place with the situation, folks. Let me take from this deck first before we get words out here. God says, go slow, tell the truth. And it's going to transform something, and it's going to be bright for you. And be respectful, just in the earth. Bad health, or somebody probably just sick over the matter as well. Show me, or you just maybe work for medical. Queen of Swords can also go back to that energy as well. We have a boss figure energy here, so whatever that means for you in a connection. Obviously, somebody slept with law enforcement. Somebody got STDs out of the matter. I guess somebody's got some stuff out here then. A message of concern is coming out. This is just extra energy for the whole scenario. Show us more information. You hold up. A work matter is out here. So the toiling and laboring is out here. And then the wealthy man, or there is a boss figure attached to something. Or again, there was just something around an investment that was secretly done out here. Somebody knows that truth. There's a contract around this matter. Or again, somebody got hit up, got pregnant with the boss, or something with your parents, or out here with your kids. This is somebody you know, or your ex, however it's going down here. What's hidden here still in the right now? The ring. This is also a contract. If you're not dealing with a marital situation, but for some of you all, there is some type of a marital situation because your ex is here around something. But it is some type of a business deal or a contract just in general. It's here, and you're being told to talk about it. What else? The money that's attached right here, set next to it. Same energy actually can be pulled out of both those cards. Something positive will come out of this thing if you do the truth. Whoever's facing what, I mean, again, you do the do. I mean, none of us get this reaping and sowing. Nobody can escape that from God. What we put in the ground is what we're going to get. Somebody put something in the ground, even just energetically, and they expecting to get some type of different result. Ain't ever going to happen. It's a spiritual law with God. If you do what's right out here, it's actually going to be positive for you. There is some type of new beginning. It's going to transform something for all positivity, but you got to do it with respect. You got to do it with respect to come out of some stuff out here. I just seen the snake. The love in doing something in love out here. Somebody may be, secretly somebody may want to marry somebody as well that's in your past. Maybe somebody's getting moved out of the way that's causing some havoc, whether they can come out of something or not, or release something energetically or not. I don't know. Somebody in their hidden space there's a love situation. We're just in that King of Cups energy, and he's love as well. In the hidden space, your children are out here, or somebody that you grew up with, or students or something like that, and inventions or speaking. This is a news card. This is also a pop-up lover energy also in the hidden space. And then the door, the key. Okay, well, it's right here with the Emperor. Represents that. Things behind closed doors. People know some information out here. But I stated today that only the Most High, the Mashiach, has the key to open a door or shut it. Nobody can open or shut it except him. And something's going to change and transform everything, positive and or negative, for whoever's on what side of something when you get up in here and do the truth, because it's going to separate something. It's going to open, and it's also going to shut and throw something away for somebody else who's maybe guilty for some stuff. Not everybody's going to go to jail, but I specifically look at that kind of stuff on my channel. Give us some words out here, Most High. Bound. Okay. Right here. This is a situation. This communication has some type of binding energy to it to be bound or whatever. But at the same time, those two cups still remain for people to get up and do what's right. This energy also is stumbling up on information. Again, the truth that somebody did here, why all this is even here, somebody did stumble up on something that somebody did out here. Cause of ruckus. Show me more information. A chain is here. It says, truthful from Jehovah, I want to marry you. And like I said, there is somebody out here that's got that. Somebody else is oppressed about the nonsense. We have a foundation. Your foundation, if it's not laid down in God, it's just not going to work out, folks. There's a witness being charged, testifying, a record, admonishing energy. A protest is written upon this card. Something public is out here. There's a black widow out here. For some of you all that, you know, you may have been truthful, wanted to marry somebody, but somebody else in the mix was a black widow. Again, would show here somebody knows something about that stuff because it came out in wording that somebody knows. Somebody does know. Somebody already died, I guess so. That's what the freak does. The dump yard, you could work for a dump yard. Something could have been thrown away of some type of value of something in the dump yard. I don't know. You interpret it. It says, I want you to marry me. I love you. It's truthful. Okay, it's out here twice. For those of you who that's truthful and you're not dealing with the black widow, it definitely is out here in your hidden space. The emperor has a divine counterpart. If that's upright, that energy would protect something and be respectful. It came out with respect. If he's upright, he is very respectful in some situation. Jehovah says to go to them today. Go towards them today, whatever the information is for you. Go towards them. It says there is a way that seems right unto man, but the end thereof is death. Okay, whoever the black widow is or was, somebody knows somebody died or knew that somebody had intentions to do that as well for that energy. I don't know your story. Some people, this is clear for you to get up and do whatever. Somebody just been oppressed about your happiness, trying to block it. And other people, this was a setup. And that I love you was just one-sided and truthful as well out here. Let me take from this deck. A government intelligence is out here. We have something legal out here. The word war is out here. Obviously, somebody's crazy out here on something. Jealous, crazy, whatever. Who cares? Who cares who they are? Like I said, somebody slept with enforcement to do some stuff. If they're crazy, we need them out. You need to get out of society. Don't care what your title is. You need to get out. People don't want people like you. Can't even call the cops anymore because it's crazy for a lot of people's cases. Spoke about that today. An animal, well, some type of animalistic energy, low vibrational people. It's also, artificial intelligence is also called an animal as well. It goes back to this house right here. Somebody knows about that stuff. I talk about it all the time on the channel. Things have been used. It's unethical. The mob, exposed, prisons, right here. That's why somebody's out of freaking control, because apparently they think because they're the law, they're over everything else. I don't know. If you're upright, then you're upright. Shelter situations have been. Again, somebody was thrown out for the extra energy in the past. Something's also happened on trip out here. And somebody was very disrespectful. It's suggesting your kids were out here involved in that thing. And it says, Jehovah says that you do need to have talk with your kids. It's important. We got just extra energy in the hidden. Something about these kids are here. And they know stuff. Kids know a lot more than what people think they do. People also use kids for their bidding. It says your family wants healing. And the Most High says that he will make a bad thing right. You got to do what he tells you to do. You do. We don't care what title somebody is. God said today that they are out there and they're in trouble for some nonsense. There's the grave again. It's definitely out here. Again, somebody thought, well, this is the way to go. It seems right to me, but it brought death to something out here. some cases, somebody married a black widow and they lost their life over it. Got 4 that came up. The letter O, person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. The J is out here twice, JoJo, or there's more than one Joe connections. Missouri is out here. I won't pick it all apart. The A is out here as well. This is money and stuff like that. It's also luck. It's in the hidden space for upright purposes. If you do what God wants you to do, somebody will be bound in the situation. You'll be able to lay down a new foundation and something will be positive. The letter U. This is my UN rune because it is the U, but it looks like an N. Hold on a minute. And this has been a frenzy out here. It's also a military rune, and it's a freedom rune as well. It's a bad luck rune for somebody who is undeserving of something. You also have the letter P, the PO, the post office, or the police officer is out here. Again, we have government intelligence, and we had the word police come out as well. And that goes back to money. You could be also dealing with a gambler. It's a specific winnings from gambling or something like that. Something's taken place where somebody knew some information about some money and somebody's done something with that. Okay, maybe they invested with it. I don't know. Maybe somebody took it, hid it from the person it belongs to. I don't know. Anyway, it belongs to the person that it belongs to. This is a radical change. This also came out today. This is the letter Y or the YR. It represents the year, but I take those 2 letters and sometimes I'll run it back the other way for Ryan, Roy, Ray. Anyway, this is a maximum protection. Somebody will be bound if you do what God wants you to do. It's going to change everything. It's going to be bright for you. This is a success rune. Again, there is something positive. This is a positive. This is a protection as well as the Emperor represents a protection. This is luck. Luck is here. And this is also positive for upright people for an independence and for whoever needs to be bound. It's showing both sides of who needs to get some justice on some matters out here. If you want to heal with your family, you got to do what's right. And God's saying to go slow. It'll transform things. Wait on some stuff out here and the things that you need to wait on in its timing, and be truthful and straightforward to the point. Something's going to be bright out here, but it's got to be done by a respecter. It's never, ever going to work, folks. This is what come out. Until next time, shalom.